Brought to you by Penguin.
How to Build a Body That Lasts, written and read by me, Adam Richardson. Welcome to the Wiggle Room. Hello, you ray of sunshine. First of all, I want to thank you for buying this book. Secondly, I want you to thank you for buying this book. I'm usually skeptical of any product or person that makes life-changing claims, but I genuinely believe the information in this book will change your life for the better, the way it has mine. I want to help you feel better, for longer. The secret to building a body that lasts? Mobility. Mobility is the foundation of a thriving existence, and that's exactly what we're here to do. Make your life better, one wiggle at a time. This is a fitness book. Sort of. It's a book that will help you become fitter and healthier, but hopefully it won't feel like just a fitness book. Instead, I wanted to write a book about you, about how to get the most out of your life by teaching you how to extract the very best from your body for as long as possible without having to do anything too extreme. I want to show you a different side of fitness, one that celebrates how you feel rather than just how you look, and one that hopefully doesn't feel too daunting. You'll learn all about that suit of meat and bones that carries you everywhere and what makes it so special, and pick up numerous tips and tricks to keep it running smoothly in the long run. Consider this my realistic approach to fitness for people who want to live in a body that feels good but don't really know where to start. Very soon, you'll understand what this mobility malarkey is all about and find what matters most to you as a unique individual with hopes, dreams, and desires. We'll work through 20 exercises that will challenge your body in the best way possible and explore all the weird and wonderful ways your body parts can and can't yet move. I'll be coaching you through my go-to mobility maneuvers that need nothing more than a body, some mild enthusiasm, and occasionally the odd thing lying around your house. Plus, I'll shower you with all of my mobility moulding golden nuggets of how to actually make this movement habit stick by finding ways to get more wiggle into your life. Reaching a point where I actually enjoy fitness didn't happen overnight. There were long periods where I was just too embarrassed to step foot in a gym on my own, and the last thing I wanted to do was a workout. But I have finally figured out what it was I was looking for, and I want to share with you the discoveries I've made through building my own movement habit. I believe it is something that everyone can benefit from, and that it can be truly transformative. But you know what they say? You have to be in it to win it. We all have a different relationship with exercise. We know it's good for us. That's not exactly breaking news. Some people will have a natural affinity for it and depend on fitness activities to get through their day. But for others, the whole culture of exercise feels totally alien. I started exercising for the same reason that most people do. Because I wanted to be sexier. If I'm honest, I wanted to stop looking like a pencil, and I thought that growing some muscle and having abs would help me feel a little more confident in my own skin. What I didn't anticipate was that the constant focus on how I looked would start to suck the life out of my soul and only leave me feeling emptier. I had spent most of my early 20s living in a body that felt about 70 years old. I couldn't help but think this isn't normal. My back hurt, my hips and knees ached, and my shoulders liked to dislocate whenever they wanted. It felt like a constant battle against injury and stiffness, alongside this empty obsession with how much fat I had on my stomach. In a weird way, exercising ended up having a negative impact on my overall well-being. But it wasn't the moving that was doing the damage, it was how I perceived and used exercise that was the problem. I think deep down we all know that exercise is one of the single most impactful things that any of us can do for our physical and mental well-being. But like all good things, there is such a thing as too much. Although my desire to...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?